Hello guys and welcome back to part 3 of Beyond Good and Evil. The beginning of this episode is just going to be taking two photographs. If you go to the Behind Black Isle, I can't remember exactly where it was, the easiest thing to do, I told you about a whale in one of the other episodes, is just take your phone out, camera out, and eventually that will come up. It doesn't come up because you've got the camera, don't get me wrong, but the easiest thing to do is obviously you can't see it underwater. Best thing to do is do that and you'll eventually see where it will be. I'm not too sure if it'll come up behind the lighthouse as well, or if it's just behind Black Isle. I'm not entirely too sure on that. Let me get the stingray as well while I'm here. Speech to audit. Alright. I didn't think I'd done that yet. Okay. I'm going to quickly just go to the lighthouse and take a picture of the only animal that I'm missing on top of that. And then we'll be going to the pedestrian district and carrying on with the story. I will be getting these while I'm here.
Another cargo ship lost.
These randomly respawn every once in a while, guys, so this is a fantastic way of getting your money back up. Also, while I'm here, these ships, if you hit them dead on, you won't catch fire, but you can also just nip the cargo as well. Shit. Okay, it shouldn't take me a second, guys. I'm not trying to shoot, I'm trying to dock.
No, I can't shoot here. It's too dangerous.
I did a bit of research as well on the code for the cabinet in the Akuda bar. Apparently it's something to do with something called the dark room on the internet. I'm assuming everyone gets separate codes randomly generated for actually getting into that. So I'm not too sure if I'll even do that, but what the fuck. I'm saying that like, I probably will, but it'll probably when I'm quite far into the game itself. Ah, electricity's not on, is it? Right. I didn't actually realise it did that. Let's just turn the shield on for get those extended.
A short speech from General Keck, Supreme Chief of the Alpha Sections, to remind us all of our duties.
There we are.
Shield activated.
I don't think it disables itself in any way. I think it's just, if it's on, it's on. If you turn it off, it stays off kind of thing. It'll automatically come up when the DOMs attack. Just wait for it to come back round. There we are.
A two-legged otter.
Okay, so I've already took a picture of a seagull. There is usually seagulls flying around here, but if you remember, I took a picture of one in Black Isle. But after you've done them ones, that's basically everything on the lighthouse area. As far as I know, unless I'm missing something, you never know. The amount of times that I play games that I've done about 5 or 6 times and you still find stuff new. Right, let's continue. Pedestrian district. do apologise for the slight detour that I took just to get those pictures. Get that one, mate. Obviously, if you shoot the ships, eventually police will come. And that should take more money off you, so you want to be careful with exactly where you're shooting on them. I think if you say something like, I'm sure it's just something simple like watch where you're going. Which way is it? Is it this way? Yeah. But that's like a warning. Like as soon as the pedestrian says something, if you hit them one more time, that's when the cops come.
The regular army doesn't have much say in the matters.
Have you got another pearl? No. Peepers!
Hey, Paige, you here to throw down a few? First one's on me.
Okay.
Account identification. Okay.
Obviously this first one's really easy, but he does speed up. Come on.
I'll let you have room 3. I'm sure you'll like it. There's a beautiful old locker. I suggest you take a look at it.
W4J8.
Good work.
Just input that code before I forget. 4, 8. There we are. Before I do that, I just want to show you how fast he can go. Play a game, how much? I'll do the highest. The higher you go, obviously, the faster he goes. Still that one. There you go, and you basically just get double. So as I was saying, that's an excellent way of making your money off, as long as you can actually keep track of where it is. I find it quite easy for doing that. It's an excellent way of getting your money up for that guy down there.
Friends, allow me to introduce you to Jade, our new agent. I was hoping you'd make it. Come closer. This is May, editing and distribution of our newspaper, Iris. Nino, radio operator, transmissions, and tireless poster sticker.
Hey.
On these screens, you can see the majority of our correspondents. They operate all over the universe for more than 13 different systems. You already know Peepers. It was his idea to offer you the job. He knew you would complete the test successfully.
You'd have to be blind not to see it. The kid's bursting with talent.
Now listen up, Jade. The events are gaining momentum. Adam's bomb has exploded in the canal. Obviously, the Alpha sections have sealed off the sector. They've embarked everyone there.
To take care of them, right?
No hospital has received any victims, Jade. The governor of Hill has contacted us as soon as she heard the news. She's willing to help us, but her HQ is under surveillance. You could help us to save these people, Jade. Nino, give us a brief on the situation.
Here's what we know. The victims are kidnapped by Alpha Section agents. They are then taken to the Neutrophils factory. Shuttles are then used to take them to the old slaughterhouses. And from there, they are loaded into military cruisers headed for the moon.
We don't know what they're forced to suffer. None of our agents have ever returned from these cursed places. 4 days ago, we lost contact with Double H in the Neutrophils factory. He was our best agent. and friend. Double H was supposed to have brought back proof of the Dom's traffic. His last photos are terrifying.
A spirit eater?
We need someone to take over the mission, Jade. You can't refuse.
Continue.
We need proof. 1, you get inside the Neutrophils factory. 2, you take pictures of the Alpha sections and their victims. You'll be in constant contact with May. She'll broadcast your photos as quickly as she receives them. People must know the truth.
Yeah, I'd like to know too. Like who's actually telling the truth in all this?
Here's an official city pass. We got it thanks to the governor. It will open certain doors for you. Good luck.
Okay, guys, now that I've got that.
Well done, Jade.
Jade, I burned an M-disc for you, if you want it. I put it over there. Everything is explained in detail.
Okay, I will take
Okay,
this
I
just so I know
filed
what it's on. I don't want to talk to him. I'm only doing this for you guys, I know exactly what you do, so.
The Alpha sections have deceived us. Since the beginning of the war, they have been controlled by the Doms and profit from the general chaos to kidnap innocent people. Thanks to Double H, we now know where the victims are taken to on Hillis. 1, the Neutrophils factory. 2, the old slaughterhouse in the shuttles. 3, the moon in a cargo cruiser. We must put an end to this nightmare. Every proof we can find relating to this conspiracy will bring us more and more support from the people. A general uprising would allow us to overthrow the Alpha sections and save thousands of innocent lives. If the revolt spreads, we may be able to end this war. But we need photographic evidence to find out exactly what's going on at the factory. Photos of the victims. Photos of the Alpha sections without their helmets on to know who they really are. That's where you come in, Jade. You take over Double H's mission. Here's his last report.
1923. I am in the Forbidden Zone. 1930. I can see the shuttles coming and going from the upper platform. 2003. I have succeeded in penetrating into the factory. 2050. I'm exhausted. I must have swam almost 2 miles. 2110. I'm inside. That's it. I can see the black cases. A noise. Hey, what the?
Apparently, they've trained a Reaper. The presence of this animal along with the Sigma rays are the proof of the presence of a Spirit Eater. These are his last shots. We've had nothing else for the last 4 days. Radio silence. Double H was our best reporter. He's done a lot for us. Thanks to him, the Iris Network was able to get in contact with the governor of Hillis. The governor is radically opposed to the Alpha sections and their methods, but she must not be found out. She's willing to help us if, on our side, we let the truth be known, and if more and more Hillians trust the Iris Network. If you find a door like this one, photograph it and send the picture to the governor. Her team of experts will try to find the code. We're counting on you, Jade.
Okay, that's
Be
basically
careful.
all it is.
Han.
It's giving you a bit more details of what they've just said. Okay, before I go to the Neutrophils factory, I've got that city pass, so if you remember... Hang on.
Jade, you'll have to pick a code name to sign your articles with.
Shawnee.
Okay, as I was saying, if you remember, I think it was in the first episode.
Keep up the good work, Sugar. And one
Okay.
day, you just might come out of your
The
shell.
city pass is what I needed. I think it was a guy near Yakuda Bar, actually. Right. I don't think it's that one. Hang on. It might be. Okay, she has another pearl, so I'm just going to buy that. Thank you. Apparently that's like the 46th one I should get. I've got a city pass so I can go through these now. Nope. I still need that card. The city pass basically just lets you go in these areas. What's in here? I can't remember. Ah.
Protected district is what they call it. They let everything go to the dogs.
In any case,
How do I-
there's a passage. We can
There we
slip
are.
through.
Nothing that. I can't remember how many pearls are at the end of this. But there's certain things that...
There's something going on over there. I'm gonna
yes.
go have a look.
Stay there.
There's certain things in the city that are like this. I think there might be 3 of them in total, but as you can see over there, where my head is, there's a pearl. But I think there's somewhere there's like, I'm pretty sure there's 3 pearls in some certain areas. So you want to make sure you check these out. To be fair, I don't think you're meant to have actually found this yet. As you know, the more you explore, the better it is. I can't remember if it's this one or not. Where do we need to go? It's over there, so we need to... Yeah, I need to go to the next one, up there. Yeah, got it. Balls. Swear you need timing on this part. No! Make it. Yeah. Obviously it is very difficult to do this. There we are. I think that part where you're trying to crouch and fight against it is the worst part. There we go.
There was some kind of weird traffic going on with some cases, and a...
That one's easy. There is one where, I'm sure there's one where you get 3 pearls, but it might be behind one of these sectors. Let's go in here. I think this is Ming-Su's. Yeah. This guy has quite a few stuff. Ah, there we are. I think I've already took a picture of you. Let me just double check.
I like.
As you can see, there is a few stuff here. There's a health pearl, the PDA, and pearl tracker. Other ones you really want. I didn't realise there was 2 pearls actually. Okay, let's go and buy some stuff. He is a member of the Alpha sections, Iris as well. So make sure you say this to him. And you'll get these 2 M discs for now, but you eventually get more as the time goes on. This is basically like an Iris newsletter, just on M disc version. I'll probably show you these at some point. Okay. Definitely buying pearls.
Identification. Okay.
Okay, back to pearl detector. Which one's this again? The super attack strengthened. Don't massively need that. The animal detector is very worth it. Because I remember roughly where the pearls and detectors are and stuff, so I'm going to buy the stuff that I really need, like this one. I'm saying I really need it. I don't. I guess I don't, but I want to make sure I buy the more important stuff first. That's all. Well, to be fair though, I didn't think I had enough to buy everything. There we are. This does restock as well. Not with the same stuff, but like the pearls and that restock and all they do. And behind here, guys, is a save. There you go.
You overestimate me, Jade. If you don't give me some of those PA1s...
Okay, when it says that, it basically says that every once in a while. The PA1s, increase your health. As I was saying, you can give them to each of the AIs. As I said, like, to be fair, I wouldn't until later on in the game. If you're struggling, by all means, but you don't necessarily have to. Which way am I going? Yeah, it's a pedestrian district. It's home. It's not telling me where the Neutrophils factory is. Okay, this is where you need the cannon, by the way, guys. I'm pretty sure it's this way. It doesn't matter which side you're on, to be honest. Because, no, yeah, like I just said, that you can always see it. This is why I need the cannon. For this guy right here. There we are. So obviously you don't have, if you don't have enough pearls by that time, you're gonna need to do some of the stuff I've done to try and find them. Okay, where are those Kroshaks? Get off, mate. I'm trying to save that to the last. I'm not bothered what the health I lose, it's just I know I've not took a picture of that. Come on. There we are.
Vorax. We're seeing...
Stay away from Paige. There we are. Obviously they fill one each. There we are. Obviously if you didn't read the end disc, I remember struggling with this part. Not knowing what to do. Until I read this. Well, not that.
Are you there yet, Shawnee? Don't...
Obviously if you read the end disc, you know to actually take pictures of those.
Yes, it's the code that we deciphered a couple of days ago. I'll send it
Whoa.
to you.
Calm down. X8C8.
If he hasn't changed it, it's still that. Good luck.
Shit, no. X8. What was it? C8? No. There we are. Let's take a picture of that rat before I forget.
The inventory is coming.
No problem. Okay, we're gonna have to keep on our toes now, Jade.
Don't worry, Uncle Page. We'll just take some pictures and get home.
Shawnee, I've located the probable positions of the Alpha's activities. I've added them to your map for you to look at. Send us the pictures.
You can always get these for them, but honestly it's not always worth it because you only get a few. But then again, they do attack you, so...
Hang on, Jade! I'm coming!
Ah, balls. There we are. Come on, Paige. Help me out.
Need a hand?
I'll never be able to do it by myself.
You're gonna go and make me wear out my jet boots, Jade?
The latest style in transportation.
That's not all, Jade. That's not all. Ha! So much for their fancy security. A Reaper? They're sicking a Reaper on us. Looks like he's on the prowl. He must keep an eye on the ducks. It's getting too risky, Jade. We're needed back at the lighthouse. Let's stop while we still can.
If the Iris Network is telling the truth, then this...
Okay,
is
guys,
where we need it
I'm going to
most.
leave this episode here. I'm going to be recording the next episode straight after, so it won't be long before everything's on YouTube. Okay, until my next episode of Beyond Good and Evil, good night and good luck.